Okay, we're going to start on another quilt. I have my diagram here. This is only part of it. It'll go on out this way and down this way and then down here. But I have a yellow, and then I have blue, have green, and then a red color. And this is a real dark blue, but it looks almost black. So these are the colors we're going to use on the front of it. Then we have, for the backing, I have a stack of these. And this is what I'm going to use for the backing. Now, the first 6 of my quilt blocks, I'm going to use these. And then I'm going to move up to a longer one like this, which are these. And each time that I do it, it'll get, these are here get bigger. So, now that we have that, I'm going to get started on it and then come back and show you what I'm talking about. Here we've got these started, and as you can tell, you cannot see the sewing on the back here. And you see how I think their hair's turned out pretty good. So here I am, got this over here on this side of the, fixing to sew this one on. So my next colors that I need, and as you can tell here, I have them marked off what I had. See, I had yellows in the middle, which would be that one. Then I had blue and blue. Here's blue and blue. Then I got green, and then it'd be blue and then green. You see how it's turning out there? So my next color is red. I have blue, red, and green. Blue, yeah. Blue, red, and green will be my next colors. If I am right on it, okay, we have yellow. So we're going to double make sure I'm right here. We have yellow, then we have blue, okay, and so it would be green, no, it'd be red, green, and red. So that would be the colors that are next. So that's what we're going to be working on, are these 3 colors up here, because that's what my paper says. So let's get started on those. We got our strip done, and I trimmed them down to make them even. So now we have this right here on this side, on the back, for the backing of it. So now we're going to turn it over, and then we're going to attach this one to this side. And we're going to line up our seams and pin them down. Both sides. And we're going to go on out with this. And we're going to go on with this one. Now then, I'm going to put 2 more or 3 more in it in the middle to secure it down while I sew it. And after I sew it, we'll be back. We got this part done. We got that laid out like that. And now we can pull. Uh-oh, I got to get the pins out. Thought I had them all. But no, So now we got the pins out. So here we go. We're going to lay it this way. And there we go. We got it on. Now these right here pins are just to keep this right here together, pulled out to make it level as we go. So now we can get rid of these. This one right here. And now, the next thing we're going to want to do on this is we're going to want to sew a line from here all the way down, that way, to hold these together so we don't have to pin them no more. We just sew them. But we want to do it right on our seam allowance. And then that way, then we don't have to have a bunch of pins in there all the time. It would make it a whole lot easier to trim it and everything. So that is what I am going to do next. And I'll show you right here what I'm talking about too. You see right here how we got so much more material? We want to try to pull that up so that we don't have a bulky back. Because we don't want a bulky back. So, now we'll go sew that. And see how that looks. Just sewed down right here. And all you want to do is just hold it right there. So now we're going to do some trimming to it. Because we need to trim it down some to keep on going. So we don't have other things in our way as we go. So, and we have to do it every time. So we don't have a lot of bulk and gulp there that we don't need or want. And all that good stuff. So, there we have this part done. Look at there. I didn't catch it all. Let's go back and get that. There. Now we got it. So now, we're going to pop over here to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. So when I get all that done, then we'll be back. Can you say that? We'll be back. We'll be back. We're done with putting this on. Now we want to stretch this out, the backing and the batting, along with this one. And we want to pin it down here so that we have this all even up here. So we don't have any bulges or stuff that don't want to lay down and all. We want to lay just as flat as we can. So there we go. We got that done. So now we can come up here, look at the back. The back looks fine to me. I can handle that. And now we're going to pin across the top so that we can sew this one down. So now we got that pinned down. Now we'll sew across the top. Got that done. Now we're going to take our pins and we are going to trim her down. Well, trim her all down now. I think we did good up here at this top. On the top of this round, I'm telling you we did. We got very much, mostly right down here at the end. So we're just going to trim that little end off there. And now, what we're going to do from there is we are going to start working on our top on this side. Let's see how far we can get with that. So, I'm going to go ahead and work on it for a while, and then I'll come back and show you the project in between time. Okay, we got all these, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. We kind of want to keep this shape, you know, the short and then the long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another row on this one so that I can keep the long shape. Because we don't have no square beds. And it won't do no good to have a square blanket. I like them to fit, you know, like short, and this side goes here and this side goes here. You know, it makes the bed look better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work another one on this side to make it keep this shape that we have now. So let's get busy on that. Okay, I just got the one down here. Now on this end I did not put it, and I won't put it until after I put this end and this other, well, the sides on. And then I'll go back and I'll put it on. Now I've already done sewed it because I sewed it with this one. I do know I'm going to have to put 2 more colors with it. But we have this one done and ready to put on when we get to it. So there's what we've got so far. And I'm really happy with it. Okay, we have got it big. And it's hanging over now. So, what we're going to do is we still have not put this one on yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on that side again, then we're going to go up there, and then we're going to go on this side that's hanging off, and then we're going to put this bottom one on. So therefore it keeps its shape. Now I know it sounds weird. Now if I put it on now, I have lost what I done, what I'm wanting to do with it, to make it do its shape. So I'm going to start over there. I'm just showing you again. And then go up there. And then go down here. And then I'm going to put this one on that I did not put on. Which it will be this one. Right here. So, alrighty. Let's get busy on it. Okay. I had this laid out on my bed. And it's looking really good. The only problem I have is I went through all that and it still turned out the same side. Ain't that crazy? I wonder if I'd have went one more. Probably not. But anyway. Let's see. I think this one was the last one that I put on. This one right here. And it still turned out square. But look at it. It's beautiful. I do like it. So we know that didn't work. So I'm trying to keep my shape. So the only other way I see how to do it is add 2. And just keep adding to it. And all. I think I'm going to put on a couple more rows on the side. Right here. Well, right here. Put on a couple more rows. And then I'm going to start just working down. And getting it that way. And see if that works. And it turned out the same. And I'm not happy with it. But it is pretty. And I'm going to keep on doing it. I have got it done. All the blanket that I can get done. Now I'm working on the border of it. And what I did was I had to sew all my pieces together that I had left over. out of this color here. I had a whole bunch of small pieces. And you see how, and that's where I got my border. And I took batting and I'm putting it in the middle. It's only 1 inch. And I'm going to sew it to the back. And then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to sew it to the front. So, the next time you see it, it will be done. Got my lining ready to go. And see here, this is all I did. Was sewed it to the back. And then I turned it up to be able to put it on the front here. Now, usually the thread I don't care about when I'm doing something like this because we get different multiple colors of thread. You'd be changing your thread every time you use a different one and you're like, well, which one do I use? So it don't matter what kind of thread. But when you're doing the borders, I do believe that the thread needs to match your border. So I'm going to change the thread and I'm going to get busy and I'm going to get this thing done. Okay, I got my front ready for my pillow and I have my back ready. So we're going to take it to the sewing machine and we're going to sew it and I'm going to leave an opening. Now, remember I said I put all this in it? Well, now, as much as big as this one's going to turn out, and now we're going to have to add more than this. So, we're going to put this in there, like I always do, because say something happens to your quilt or something, you've always got something, little pieces to turn back to that will help you if you need to do it all the time. You will have it some color, the same color, because you always have different things like this blue. If you need just a little piece off of here to fix a little tiny hole, you can do it. So, and believe you me, I've had to do it before. So, we're going to go to the machine, and we're going to get this right here all stitched up and ready to stuff. Okay, now we don't want to forget not to cut the corners here, but don't cut where you sewed at. Now we're going to turn her inside outwards. Ha ha ha. How weird. Right side outwards. Anyway, and we're going to flop it out here. And we are going to fix her corners. Yes. We have her going on here. Now we got this the way we want it, front and the back. Now we are going to block some polyfill in it first. I don't want it all right at the bottom or the top. I kind of want to spread it out a little bit. And hopefully I got enough of this. If not, I'm going to have to go and get some more. And also we're going to stuff her. Put some down here at the bottom. Go in the corner real good. Go in that corner real good. Alright. Now we're going to stuff some of this down in there. And all you have to do, if something ever happens to one of your quilts, just come to your thing here and you'll find what you need, what color you need, and all. Because all the colors are in there. Alrighty. And now we're going to stuff it some more. Yes, we're going to have more. Because I don't like that. It's not stuffed in that corner. So, let's see what we got. Yep. Alrighty. Here is some more, but I'm going to go through this. We don't have no white on it. But this right here will still be good to stuff down in there some. And all. It's like it gives it a soft, medium thing on it. And all. I mean, I put different colors in there. Look here. Looky here. We're hit the mother load here. So let's just stick that down in there. Get some up here in the corner. And I'm going to want it thicker than that. So let's see, we got some more right here. And yeah, it's starting to get there. Alright, I want some more over here in this corner. So, here's just another piece we can throw in there. Alright, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to find some more polyfill. Because I know I have a bag somewhere. But I don't know where it's at. But when I get done with this, get it the way I want it, I'm going to hand sew this closed. So, you'll see it. Well, I got done just in time. They're calling for snow here in North Carolina. And my toes are cold. Thanks to subscribers. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all come back. You never know what you're going to get on this channel. And mostly I hope that you get to learn who God is and who His Son is, Jesus Christ. Thank you, and bye.